Welcome back to the Film Pub Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Miguel.
And welcome back. It's been this is one of the most biggest fucking weeks in movie news.
This is going to be a big episode.
I got a haircut the past week, y'all couldn't tell. It's not fucking like a mushroom anymore. It's fucking marine and shit. But yeah, how's your week going, Miguel? How are you holding up?
Man, a little overwhelmed with online school, but I'm gonna get through it.
Yeah. School online, I'm just like, you know what, I know what to do. I know what to do. But we're not here to talk about school. We're here to talk about the movie news of the week. So let's get started.
Yes, sir.
One of the earliest, as soon as the episode ended last week, the moment we finished it, it was announced Candyman, the reboot got delayed to next year.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. We were pretty angry because it happened right after we finished.
Gotten this on. But just a quick recap. What does this tell you, Miguel, about another movie moving away from this year?
Man, I know this is not the last movie getting delayed on our list today, so it's definitely a little bit worrisome, but not in terms of like worrying about the movie's quality. More of like worrying about like an actual solid release date for not just this movie, but most movies in general.
Yeah. Like you said, this is not the last movie you're gonna hear that got moved. To me, it's all about, well, what the fuck are theaters gonna do now? They better start rebuilding their fucking. They better start announcing they're gonna show old ass movies like they're gonna bring in. They got to do more than just Black Panther. They got to do the right thing. They got to do more than just fucking Stand and Deliver. They got to add more other shit. Like they gotta put things everyone want to go to, not just white people. So, well, let's see. But moving on, because that was our first urgent topic. But now this is where our real pace starts going. It finally dropped. It's finally here, Mandalorian.
We've been waiting.
Season 2 trailer is out.
It's about damn time. What's it been, like 2 weeks since we've been waiting for this damn trailer to drop?
Episode 2, we've been saying it's gonna drop. 3 weeks. 3 weeks it took, but we're here.
It's about damn
I'm interested.
Time.
What did you think?
I thought it showed just enough. Like, not too much, but also not too little, just like almost a balanced amount. I would have liked to see a little more things, but that's just like me, because I want to see like the big things, but at the same time I want it to be more like secretive. But I think I'm fine with this trailer for now. It kind of built up a little bit of hype. What do you think?
I like it a lot. I'm glad to see my boy Mando back in the game. I'm glad to see Baby Yoda hiding when he knows when to get out of there. Like I like it. I don't love it. I do like it. And here's the reason why. The main reason why we're hearing it got delayed is because they were doing some editing, and apparently there's like some Ahsoka footage they were shooting for the trailer specifically. I believe there was an Ahsoka footage, and I also believe that shit got cut out for some reason. I don't know why. This trailer, and it should have been more than just it's back. It's back, and Ahsoka's here, and fucking Rex and Boba. It should have gone full on out, because everyone fucking knows. It's no fucking secret. Now, unless there's some other content shit we don't know about, and that's why they're hiding it, cool. But if it's like, but in the show, if we watch it, and there's shit that's shown that we've been knowing because of the leaks, it's like, y'all, Lucasfilm, like, get your marketing together, man. Y'all can't keep on playing this game. That's why Rise of Skywalker was like the least movie that made you money. That's why everyone's like not pissed off, but annoyed about this Mandalorian marketing trailer. Like, man, like, I don't know, marketing needs to get their shit together. And I know people, it's Kathleen Kennedy's fault. Is it?
I think the whole marketing department is kind of
her fault for marketing, dog. I mean, she has nothing to do with that shit. Pretty sure all she does is, I like it. But that's it. I'm pretty sure, you can't do that. You can't. Like, I'm sure, like, if anything, like, the showrunner's like, all right, here's what you can and can't show. So I'm not blaming Kathleen Kennedy like I know other people, like a lot of other people are. It's just more like, y'all gotta talk to your marketing group, say, yo, it's Star Wars. Stop marketing it like it's something else. You get me? But yeah.
I know a lot of people pointing out one character, a mysterious character specifically, and that's Sasha Banks' character. Yeah.
Everyone's like, "That's Ahsoka." I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure Ahsoka's like.
I don't think it's Ahsoka, but like, a lot of, well, not a lot, but like a few people, including myself, are speculating that it could be Sabine Wren.
I doubt it.
Rebels. Really?
I mean, that's me. And here's my and I don't know who else thinks this. Personally, bro, I don't think that's a Jedi, and I don't think it's Sabine. I think that's a fucking Night Sister. That's just me. I legit think that could be a Night Sister. Yeah.
A Night Sister. That'd be interesting to see.
I there's something in my like heart. I know, but there's something about her. I'm like, she feels menacing, but like the whole she disappears. I know it's a Jedi mind trick. Well, where does real magic come from in the Star Wars universe? Night Sisters. Like, I was surprised, halfway we go like to Night Sisters like planet, and we learn more about her. That's just me though. That's my own little conspiracy head theory. Who she's playing.
That's an interesting theory. I don't think I've actually heard that one.
She may be playing a Jedi. I don't know. That's just
maybe, but I definitely don't think it is Ahsoka though. If anything, like that's probably the one that's like completely.
I know Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka, but I know like like there's some shit about her and some like the trans community. I was like, yeesh. Like, girl, you need to get your shit together and apologize. Like, look, I accept cancel culture when people are still dicks, I don't like that idea if we cancel someone who did something shitty 10 years ago. Like, if they're still being shitty people to this day, yeah, we call them out. I was really hoping this Rosario Dawson thing was like this shit's from today. I'm like, yeah, I need to get your shit together, apologize, do some shit, or else you're gonna be out, man. Yeah. And that's how it is.
Yeah, so that all was that final thoughts on
I think that's my final thoughts. I just should have been more. That marketing needs to do something else, but I'm still excited.
Yeah, I feel like marketing does have to get like on top of the game. Hopefully, we get some more stills in the coming weeks as we build up towards the release. But if we don't, I guess it's all right. Yeah, exactly. Posters or stills, stuff like that. Maybe a smaller teaser, like right before the season drops or something would be fine. Yeah. But if we're just left with this trailer, I guess it's all right. But it probably won't build as much hype as they want.
Yeah. But anyway, speaking of streaming service and programming, it was just announced this week that CBS All Access next year will be rebranded Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus.
Totally original name. Original name.
I mean, like, shit. I mean, I don't know how the fuck. This is weird. I'm tired of these pluses. Apple Plus, Disney Plus, Screen Junkies Plus. Even that shit was from like years ago, but like still, like.
It's
Why couldn't y'all just name it Paramount? Paramount. That's it. No plus. Just Paramount streaming service. It's not that bad. I don't know. I don't like that every company needs to like have their own streaming service, because Sony's the only one that doesn't have a big streaming service. And we talked about last week. Some of their big shows are going to fucking Amazon, and that benefits a fuckload. It's like what the fuck is Paramount gonna bring? They gonna make a Gemini Man like spin-off TV show on there?
They don't really have much to offer.
Aside from Star Trek, what the fuck is their big like big franchise? It's not possible when you have in their own little streaming service TV show. That shit's made for the big screen.
I don't think they still have the Transformers rights, do they?
Fuck yeah. Yep.
They do.
Yep. Fuck, they do. Yep. Okay.
That's the only thing.
But even
like the only thing is like a Bumblebee series.
Like Bumblebee didn't make that much money. And
they didn't, and it was good too, which is unfortunate.
TV shows. No, sorry. Go.
I was just saying Bumblebee didn't make much money, but it was really good. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah, but like Netflix is making their own little TV shows from Transformers, so it's like, what the fuck is going on? The only benefit thing I see is like putting original programming, which is probably shit they already planned for CBS All Access. The SpongeBob movie we were supposed to get was being pushed to the CBS shit next year. Unless they somehow get the magic to get a young Indiana Jones TV show on there that hooks up a bunch of people. I mean, I guess, but like, I don't fucking know. Like, what does Paramount have? Like, what? The last big franchise shit that made the money was Marvel. But that shit got out years ago. Transformers used to make money, but then people were like, oh, this is actually kind of shit. And then they stopped making money. So it's like, what is Paramount going to bring to the fucking table?
Definitely not a lot, that's for sure.
That shit still better be like
yeah.
$6.99, because we ain't getting that much shit. It's no different.
I mean, Disney has more to offer, and they charge like what, $7?
Yeah, exactly. But like, it's Disney. They make money. Paramount's like been losing money.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised to see these streaming services merging into other stuff. You know, this is also not the last one on our list either. But you know,
yeah.
it's.
I read this article somewhere saying that like they're predicting Netflix is gonna buy Paramount by like the end of 2021.
I probably wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Because like Paramount is losing money and shit. So like, unless Apple TV wants to buy it, Netflix is probably gonna buy them first. So.
I mean, Paramount would benefit from either buying them out. So.
Me neither, man. Me neither. But we gotta move on to something a bit more interesting. So it was announced a couple years ago that the popular anime movie Your Name was getting a live-action treatment. J.J. Abrams was on board. One of the writers, 1917, is on board. She wrote the script, and they finally found a director. And the director's name is Issac Chung. And from what I've seen in his resume right now, if you could give me a minute, so he's made a bunch of indie movies for sure. He's made a good chunk of indie movies. He's seen Lucky Life, Abigail Harm. I Have Seen My Last Born. He's been making all these indie movies, which is interesting. You know, I think it's one of those things that we've been seeing the past 5 years, where it's like we see like big company hiring indie directors, right? Like with Kong Skull Island, Taika Waititi, he's the biggest one right now. Like, it's interesting because usually when we get indie directors doing big movies for studios, it's usually studios controlling the director saying, yeah, we'll do this instead. The only thing that I guess is new is that it's J.J. Abrams and it's Paramount. So at least I think it's Paramount. I could be wrong. I gotta fact check because it's Paramount. Yeah.
Yeah, I think J.J. Abrams is still involved, but he's listed as a producer, right?
Yes, he is a producer. I know I read somewhere this is from Paramount. Anyway, yeah, it's from Paramount. So we know they ain't really gonna have control for shit. But JJ, you know, he's good at, you know, revamping stuff. Say what you will about the Star Wars trilogy. He revamped the franchise, whether you like it or not. Star Trek, he kind of revamped it. That's just kind of where it's at now because of the movies. But the fact that he's gonna be produced, I think he's not gonna have control. But I think it's gonna be more like a good status relationship with this director, saying, "How about we do this instead?" Or maybe here's the director out. So I think so. I'm very interested. Have you seen the movie?
I haven't. I haven't actually heard of it until this announcement, to be honest.
So this movie is just about these two kids, these two teenagers, and one day they wake up in each other's bodies, and like they have to learn how to live with their life for like that one day, I think. But they also like try to find each other, and it's also like a romance story. So it's very interesting. I haven't seen the movie, but my friend spoiled it for me the other day. Told me how I was like, oh, dick. But this has potential being like a really good movie, like good sci-fi romance. It's funny though because Mark Webb was originally going to direct this movie. It was announced like a year ago, I think. But then he made this really white supremacist movie at a film festival, so I think he's kind of off the block for now. I mean, that's the word on the street. I wanna double check, but I'm like, we got bigger things to talk about than like a white supremacist filmmaker. But yeah, I just find it interesting. Like it took the Mark Webb shit for them to switch him out for a director that's actually Asian. You know?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying with this?
It's a little sus.
A little sus. Like, Why didn't y'all just hire like an Asian director in the first place? Anyway, I mean, we're gonna talk with so much drama about discrimination of it, but I'm looking forward to it. I like JJ. I can't wait to see what this indie director does. I might even go check out some of his indie movies because of this now. I'm hyped. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, from what you just told me, I'm kind of excited to watch this, to be honest.
Yeah. I just, we just gotta wait and see. We just gotta wait and see. And yeah, that's all with Paramount.
Yeah, that's that.
For now.
Yeah, for now we'll see what they do.
Speaking of studio heads, Sony once again and their Uncharted movie. There are some set photos have been leaked, and we got our first look at Sully. Did you see the pictures, my friend?
Yeah, I did. I got a good look at them, and it doesn't reveal anything about the story, but it does show us a bit of the characters, and we know Mark Wahlberg is playing Mark Wahlberg pretty much.
No Sully stash.
Yep.
That was one thing I was like, but where is that iconic stash?
Yeah, and I believe they're shooting in Berlin, right?
Are they? I'm not even sure anymore.
I think from the report it said Berlin, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's interesting. I didn't know it was like shooting in Berlin. People are saying this is a time period movie because it has that one nice fancy car you see. I'm like, yeah, it's just a car. I mean, they look modern as fuck. Mark Wahlberg still looks like Mark Wahlberg in like the normal day. He's just wearing a fucking tie and a suit. Again, I'm not a big fan of Mark Wahlberg as Sully. He's not even good at being silly, man. I mean, Ted was funny, but he wasn't being silly. He was just being Mark Wahlberg in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just think like they almost got Chris Hemsworth as Sully. That would have worked. This motherfucker has comedy. They were looking at Matthew McConaughey. Like, out of everyone, y'all chose Mark Wahlberg. Come on, man. Come on. We've seen Chris Hemsworth with a mustache. He would have killed it. Matthew McConaughey, I haven't seen him with a mustache. That he would have fucked Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe something about his performance was like, I don't know. Maybe something about it swayed the casting agents to, want him for the job out of everybody else.
But why? I mean, look, I get it. He was gonna play Nathan Drake in the earlier days. Why you gotta be like Nathan Drake's sidekick, man? Yeah, you could have just fucked off and made Ted 3. Like, I don't know. These set photos, they're not a big fan. I don't like the director. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this movie's like lightning in the bottle and they replace him with a different director for the sequel, like they did with Venom 2. I hope this movie best. I'm rooting for Tom Holland. I just want this win for Tom Holland because I know he's Spider-Man. He's probably gonna be Spider-Man for a long time, but like after seeing The Devil All the Time, this motherfucker got chops. He got chops. This motherfucker can act, So I just want the shit to be a win for Tom. And yeah, that's just my adjustment of this whole conversation. You want to introduce to our next topic, buddy?
Yeah, okay. So recently Netflix has bought Zendaya, Malcolm and Mary, starring Zendaya and John David Washington, who some people would know from coming right off of Tenet. Yeah, I haven't heard much about this movie besides this and the casting. But what do you think?
So apparently the story is about this like famous film director, and he's at home getting ready for the premiere, and then like while he's home, like some big like revelations come out about it. I don't know. I'm excited for this movie, man. I love Zendaya. She's fucking gorgeous. Like she got chops. She's amazing. She probably gonna win the Emmy this Sunday, maybe. I forgot who the other nominees are, but like Zendaya, like top notch. She's one of the best. And John David White, I fucking love this guy more and more, man. Black Klansman, he fucking killed it. Tenet, he fucking killed it. I'm waiting for him to be part of like these big franchise movies. I'm waiting for that shit. I love John David Washington, man. He's amazing. And it's coming from the guy who made Euphoria, so it should be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to this. And the fact Netflix bought this for $30 million,
it says something.
This movie is fucking special.
It says something.
That shit's like Tenet weekend one money worldwide, man. That's like 30 million, right? Shit. I mean, there's gotta be something special about this movie. I don't know if it's in black and white, like the picture's saying, but I'm hyped. I love the actors. I like the creator. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I just wonder when it's gonna drop. That's my thing.
Yeah, if anything, I'm expecting like an early 2021 release date, like at the what is it, at the earliest.
They might drop it this year though for Oscars.
Maybe it's possible. They might
do that. Netflix love putting out like their best movie at the year.
They do it last minute.
The first three, four, just all these garbage ass fucking movies. We'll have like a decent movie, one every quarter. Like we had Extraction and we had freaking what's the one? The Old Guard. Yeah, I dug the Old Guard. So like I'm hyped. I can't wait to watch. Like I can't wait to see, man. I can't wait to see it. Moving on to our next topic. Speaking of movies that are romance, we had a trailer this week that was kind of romantic, kind of sci-fi, and it's called Love and Monsters.
The best of both
Dylan
worlds.
O'Brien. It's about this guy who loses his girlfriend when monsters attack, and now he's trying to find her. I watched the trailer. Let me tell you, right off the bat, I've been waiting for this movie for so fucking long. I have been waiting for this movie too long. I have been waiting for this movie way back since last year. Junior year, last semester. Yo, I saw this movie on the website saying coming soon, post-apocalyptic, Dylan O'Brien, Michael Rooker. I was like, ooh, this sounds kind of fun. Then so I saw some photos, like, all right, that looks weird. And I haven't heard jack shit about this movie since then. It was going to release in April in theaters. COVID. Silence. Then, bam, I saw the trailer. I was like, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted, man. This looks like a nice, fun adventure. You got fucking Yondu and Dylan O'Brien. I like the banter. I like the vibe. People are like, oh, this is kind of off. I don't like. I'm like, I'm sorry that you might not like it, but I'm gonna check this shit out ASAP. I like Dylan O'Brien as an actor. He should be a bigger star than he is right now. He was amazing in Maze Runner, which is the thing I grew up watching him in. I can't wait. What do you think about the trailer?
Yeah, so I hadn't heard about this movie until I saw that you listed the trailer here on the topics. So I gave it a watch earlier, and right off the bat, I liked it. I really liked it. There were definitely some elements of comedy in there, a few jokes here and there, and just the monster designs in general looked really badass, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all like it's buggy. It's a lot of bug shit.
It's almost insect-like. And I believe there was what's it called? The stupid it was like jellyfish-looking ones too, huh? In the sky.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like,
that's a shot of them in the nighttime. Yeah, it was like really colorful. I was like, damn, that like kind of pretty. Not gonna lie. But yeah, Michael Rooker's in here. I for sure think he's gonna be a highlight, honestly, because I love almost everything Michael Rooker's in.
He's a fantastic actor. This is Paramount. Though we gotta watch out for Paramount. I hope it's good. I've been waiting for this movie too long. If they play it at drive-ins, I'll probably go check it out ASAP, which is funny because I was supposed to go see Tenet last week and I never got the chance, so maybe I might never go see this one. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this fucking movie. This is exactly what I need. I need a nice sci-fi adventure shit on my mind right now because this world is fucking crazy.
It's something we've been missing this year.
Another thing that dropped this week, and it's not necessarily a trailer, but big news. Speaking of movies that I've been waiting for, Dune is a movie I've been waiting for, and the director, Denis Villeneuve, he's one of my top notch. I love him. But recently, Jake Gyllenhaal was in an interview of sorts, and he's saying how him and Dennis are planning to do something new, and I'm excited. He said, and apparently, like, Dennis only pictures Jake Gyllenhaal doing this role. He's all like, look, bro, like, I watch you with it. I picture only you. But if you don't, I understand I'll get someone else. But, like, we got to work together. And just give me more hype because I love Enemy. I love Prisoners. I can't wait to see what they do next. And it's funny because I remember hearing Jake Gyllenhaal rumors he was going to be in Blade Runner 2049, and that never happened. And I'm like, oh, I wonder. Now looking back, I'm like, holy shit, he was going to play Agent K. I'm like, yo, that would have been different. That would have hit different. I love Ryan Gosling still, but Jake Gyllenhaal as Agent K and Blade. Oh my lord, that was a hit. So Oscar nominations, Emmy, bigger, better, cinema right there. But it didn't happen. We still got one of the best sci-fi movies in a long time. So I'm fucking hyped. What are your thoughts?
I'm definitely excited. Jake Gyllenhaal is an incredible actor. And, you know, from what I've heard, Dennis also makes incredible movies. So this is kind of like the perfect duo, you would say.
It's peanut butter
So
and jelly.
I'm excited to see what they come up with. I'm excited for a trailer, especially because this is probably going to be pretty big, not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, they got to film it first. They're not working on this yet, but I don't know what it is. I hope it's much more scaled down. I hope it's more intimate because I love it, but we just got to wait and see, man. I can't wait. Jake Gyllenhaal is one of those actors who's been young. He knows what the fuck he wants to do. Cause there ain't no more. Cause man, when Donnie Darko comes out, even he was like, I don't know what the fuck I made, but I love it. I like what I did. I don't give a fuck what it is. He makes these obscure ass movies, and I'm all for it, man. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. I want to drink some water.
All right. Well, last week we talked about, we mentioned the director of Happy Death Day working on another horror film, which I can't exactly recall. If I scroll up through the notes, let's see if I can find it. Freaky.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about how the director was making Freaky, which is another horror kind of cheesy comedy movie, and recently they announced a title for a third Happy Death Day movie, which Alex
said it's happening. He said this shit's coming. So, and the title is Happy Death Day to Us,
which fits in theme with their previous title, Happy Death Day to You.
Have you seen the movies, Miguel?
I saw the first one, but I haven't seen the second one, unfortunately.
What do you think about the first one?
I liked it, to be honest. It's not a movie I watch often, but it's one that I watch every once in a while. You know, once a year maybe, or mostly around Halloween time, especially.
Good man, and right there.
Yeah, Halloween coming up, you know.
Oh, I can't wait.
You already know.
I'm about to be all
I gotta set the binge.
Shit.
You already know I gotta set the binge marathon.
Yeah, man. There's something special. Not special. There's something just so familiar about this director, man. We don't get those good old-fashioned slasher movies anymore. We don't just get those nice, good and dumb, stupid, have a good time horror movies no more. I mean, yes, I love her in this genre, in this era where it's more psychological horror, Hereditary, I love that shit. But I do miss those slashers, man. This motherfucker puts out slashers that it's just good, not to say for a rewatch, but just to go hang out with your homies in the theaters or at home with your family. He just puts good, fun slasher movies that we just don't see anymore. That came up from the 90s, the 80s. Even the 2000s. We don't get those no more. And because most of the slashers that have come out, they're all shit. It's all jump scare, but not really. Someone touched me. It's just my mom. There's a cat, but it's just a cat. We don't get those
it's predictable.
We don't get those predictable. I mean, look, the jump scares are predictable, but they have a good story, a good scare that pays off. I mean, Happy Death Day 1 has so much heart, man. When you look back in those scenes with her dad and how she that's such a heartfelt slasher. And I love Happy Death Day because that shit elevates it even more. I'm not gonna spoil it, but my God, dude, Happy Death Day to You, it was in my top 10 for a long time. And it's just, I mean, look, there are other great movies coming out, but that movie still sticks with me because how much heart I put into it. Because they do a lot of weird, freaky shit I'm all for, but they do so much other unexpected, heart to heart, mother to daughter, father to daughter scenes. You're wow, this speaks a lot. And that's why I'm fucking hyped for Freaky. Because we're gonna get another slasher film. But at the same time, it's probably gonna be something cheerful, something a little bit uplifting at the same time. So if I'm getting Happy Death Day to Us, there's little hints about what the third one would be in the second movie, and they're gonna go all out they were saying that I'm all in. I'm just wondering how it's gonna be more of a horror movie than a sci-fi, because I'm not gonna lie, it got goofy, but I didn't mind that. But in the third, it's all about if we're gonna go goofy, how meta do we go? But if we don't go goofy, so what's the new horror vibe gonna be like? That's all, you know.
I'll probably check out the second one this year. You know, during my binge,
Definitely.
and you know, maybe it'll get me like super excited for the third one. I just have to see.
And for freaky. And for freaky.
Yeah, definitely.
But now we're gonna take a big dip away from the movie world. But we're gonna talk about like something like big, and this is tremendous. This is like
pretty
everywhere.
big, yeah.
So recently,
huge bombshell.
Last week we talked about how Jason Momoa put out a post saying he stands with Ray Fisher. But yo, right after that, I think it might have even been a day after our video. Oh.
I think it might have been over the last weekend, yeah.
Apparently, Warner Brothers has been trying to sideline this Ray Fisher with like news, ladies and gentlemen. Because apparently the Frosty the Snowman movie that came out, that's bullshit. That ain't real. Jason Momoa came out saying how like it's not real. They didn't ask my permission to confirm this is true. They didn't even say this or that. They even like apparently that shit was made up, man. So that Frosty shit was bullshit because that same they announced crazy. It hours before. That's when Ray Fisher came out saying there's a third-party investigation. And then the part that gets even more fucking fishier is that the day Ben Affleck was announced to come back as Batman was the same day Ray Fisher called out the third-party investigation. Same fucking day, hours later.
A lot of fishy stuff going on right now at Warner Brothers with this whole situation.
Warner Brothers is hiding shit. I don't know what the fuck but they're hiding something very big. If it's this big, well, you got to sideline the fucker for like big shit. Something very bad happened over there. Because even like Momoa was like, yeah, we were treated like shit. Terrible things happened there. So now I'm just wondering, yo, I mean, like, now I'm expecting Gal Gadot to come out soon. I'm expecting Ben Affleck to come out. I'm expecting everyone to come out. I'm expecting everyone to just say, yeah, shit happened. But I also understand why nothing has happened. Like, you know, Gal Gadot. Maybe she speaks out. She might lose the role of Wonder Woman. Give it to someone else. Or hell, maybe she might be blacklisted. Because, you know, it is something that happens in Hollywood where, like, when women kind of speak out on something, they get blacklisted from Hollywood. And like, the Ezra Miller, I don't know. I feel like he won't speak out because he didn't have a hard time. Because we kind of know how much of a shitty human being he is.
Yeah, and Ezra Miller. I don't think Ezra Miller is gonna risk it. To be honest,
I'm all like, I mean, if you're mistreated, it's probably karma, motherfucker. Ben Affleck, I'm kind of. I mean, what if the reason why he said fuck Batman was because of the reshoots? You know, and Henry Cavill, like, what if, you know, the reason why he's to come back soon? I mean, maybe the reason why Henry Cavill hasn't like come back is like maybe he wants to speak out, but he just wants to play Superman, and he knows if he plays Superman, they ain't gonna give him shit. So it's like weird, dude. But then, like, you know, we might as well address it. We've been hearing rumors that he's back. I'll be real. I think the moment they announce Superman is the moment Ray Fisher's gonna like legit speak out about what the fuck happened on set.
When he actually drops like evidence and shit.
Happened. I think he'll say all the harassment that happened. I think all the injustice that happened. And then hours later, we're gonna hear like Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, Superman's back, yay, just to distract us all.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I like Warner Bros. Has been doing this shit for a while too. It's just upsetting. It really is. Like, shit. Like, this is one man going after an entire company. And it's weird because apparently that same day that Ray Fisher called him out, motherfucker, they try to bribe him in the most stupidest way ever. They're like, hey, if you keep silent, we gonna give you a cameo. How do you like a cameo? What the fuck? Bruh, how you gonna bribe a motherfucker for a cameo? Like, nah. Now, I don't know, because if they said, like, a supporting role, maybe he would have taken it. I don't know. But a fucking cameo? Are you kidding me? Nah. That just shows how much you guys think of him. And that's fucking, like, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, you said, it's like one man against the whole company, and this one man's voice may be like so powerful that they have to like keep trying to cover it up.
Exactly.
Because like, I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked when I saw that Jason Momoa said that the Frosty the Snowman news was fake.
And dude, you know what it is? I don't think it's just the company. I think this motherfucker is going for everyone. Jeff Johns, Joss Whedon, that other fucking producer. He's going after all three of those and the company. So it's bigger stakes. So I'm telling you.
He's on some Alex Mason shit here.
Yeah,
bro.
some shit happened. Some shit happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. And Joss Whedon, it's sad, but not really. Like, I'm bummed out because The Avengers is like one of my favorite MCU movies. But it sucks that he like directed it. Because say what you will, that movie's still fire years later. He directed it well, but just because you're a good director doesn't mean you're a good person. Hitchcock, there's others out there. Roman Polanski, I really do wonder what happened. And honestly, I hope Ray Fisher wins this, and I hope he gets more work after this, because this man has talent. All right, in those small scenes of Cyborg, even in that little shitty amount he had in the Jaws cut, he was still really good. There are some moments where ooh, okay, all right. And then seeing him in that trailer where he's like walking and you see a tear come down, I'm like, whoa, okay, all right. So I'm rooting for Ray Fisher. I stand with Ray Fisher. Accountability over entertainment. He's gonna win, and I hope a lot of shit comes out, because dude, if this shit gets out, then other actors gonna start coming out, and they're gonna start calling off the studios, which will be amazing, because the time is now. Time is now to fight those injustice. Okay, I ran too much. I gotta take water. What are your thoughts? We go.
Yeah, like I said, if his voice is like powerful enough to like make this company be like nervous and start releasing like fake news, it's pretty insane. It goes to show how fucked this situation is. Like they're really trying to silence him, and it's crazy. And I really do hope that the rest of the cast comes out about like their experiences, if they had any, because we know Jason Momoa already came out. Like you said, we're waiting on Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill. Ezra Miller might not want to risk it because he's already kind of like edge.
He won't risk it.
He's already on edge with them.
He's shown his character. He's not gonna risk it because he doesn't want to. He doesn't even believe it's a risk. To him, probably doesn't even matter.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe he just fucked up one time, but I don't know. Like choking a woman and putting her down, that's not something you do. And I just wonder, because apparently Gal Gadot felt uncomfortable like with some scenes. Like I think we talked about it already, where like Flash falls down on her boobs. Apparently she didn't want to do that shit, and they got a stunt double. I just wonder what else happened with Gal Gadot. I don't know if it's like sexual harassment or like being mistreated, but I know something else must have happened. I don't know. I hope
they speak out about it. Yeah. It's gonna be kind of hard to segue into this next topic, y'all.
Yeah.
But recently, a Super Mario animated movie was announced, coming from Illumination, which, if you're not familiar with Illumination, they're most popular because of their Despicable Me and Minion movies, but they've also made movies such as The Grinch and Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah.
I believe they did that. Yeah. So this new Mario movie is supposed to release in 2022. What are your thoughts?
It's interesting. I think Illumination gets the hate it not necessarily deserves, but I just think they get criticized a lot because a lot of their shit kind of looks lazy with animation. But even animation, it's not even that lazy. It's just repetitive. I think that's the word people are looking for instead of lazy. I'm interested in Super Mario. I hope they don't slim Mario up and he got wavy arms. I want this to be about the Italian plumber. I wonder what the story will be about. We've heard it's based on the comics. I hope it's not. I hope it's like its own original thing. Who are they gonna cast? Who the fuck knows? I'm looking forward to it only because it's Mario. I don't care. It's Illumination. I've seen some of the movies. I like seeing. I know people hate it for some reason. I like it. I like Despicable Me 1 and 2, 3 was weird. I kind of enjoyed Secret Life of Pets. I just thought it was eh. And Grinch I still need to see, but I hear good things, so I think we just gotta wait and see. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, the fact that it's Mario is the only thing that keeps me even slightly interested, but I'm not the biggest fan of Illumination. The only movie that I'd say that I actually like is probably the first Despicable Me. Everything else is either decent or just like I don't like it. Like Sing, I wasn't a big fan of it. The Grinch was all right though. The Grinch was all right. It wasn't too bad. Minions is just terrible. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Illumination, but the fact that it's Mario keeps me interested. So I guess I'll keep an open mind when it comes to this movie.
You know what's weird? Imagine if the Mario rights went to a different studio.
We'd probably get a live action Mario.
Imagine if the Mario rights went to like Studio Ghibli or like Pixar. I don't know. That's just me. Because I guarantee you, if like a Mario movie is being made by Pixar, we about to go existential with Mario. He's like, maybe he'd be like, oh, maybe I'm a plumber for a reason. Like, I don't know. But, it's Illumination. I'm not shitting on it yet. I got to see the trailer. You got to judge. And then see the movie. Merits. But, yeah, I mean, we'll wait and see. I'm excited because it's Mario. But 2022, we're going to get a lot of video game movies. We got Minecraft, Sonic 2, and the Mario animated movie. So
Minecraft. Damn. I forgot the Minecraft movie was a thing. I wish it wasn't.
Yo, I've read the leaks about that Minecraft movie. No, that shit don't sound too bad. That shit don't sound too bad.
I guess. I'll have to see a trailer first. But another video game movie that's, I don't know when it's releasing. They haven't even announced the date. Is also a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which has been in the works for like 6 years now. So it's like I don't know. I don't see the point in those kind of
honestly at this point. I don't even care.
Sometimes it works.
I'm more interested in that rip off that Nicolas Cage is doing, Willy's Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
That one looks interesting.
Nicolas Cage being the shit out of animatronic. That shit sounds fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be But yeah, the fact that we're getting an animated Mario movie probably means we're not gonna get a live action Mario to cross over with Sonic.
And we don't need one.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. It's just something funny, But yeah, I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, we should move into the next one, which is even this next one is bizarre. I'm like, okay, well, this was be biased as fuck. We're not gonna get the real deal. I don't know. So Madonna has a biopic coming out. Surprise, surprise! She's directing it. Oh, and like
that's
and.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Am I supposed to give a fuck about Madonna? Who the fuck? So she's made like a few good songs, and like I don't see like people trying to be Madonna for Halloween. I don't see like people. I don't see millennials dressing up as Madonna for Halloween. I don't even see old people dressing up as Madonna for Halloween. When we hear Madonna, we don't think about her music. We just think, oh yeah, that one crazy lady. That's all we think now. When was the last time she made like a genuine good song? The last time in the past generation, the past year.
Probably a long ass time.
I mean, look, like I know she used to be married to Guy Ritchie, which is like a hot. I mean, I like most of his movies. Is she really about to call up her ex, be like, yo, I need some directing advice? I mean, maybe, but like, I don't care, man. Like, this Madonna shit. I don't know. The only reason why I put it up, I just find it funny that a woman, not a woman. That sounds really bad. Let me rephrase that.
Wow.
That's really bad.
Let's hope that doesn't get clipped.
An artist is directing their own movie. Like if Chris Brown was the one day, direct his own movie.
Oh man,
we're about to get a bias in with that slap. We're about to say, oh, it's Rihanna's fault. When really, nah, this shouldn't be enough. You should be hitting Rihanna in the first place. It's Rihanna. I don't know. I just find it fucking crazy that we're getting an artist directing her own movie. It's like, it's about to be biased, bro. We're about to see Madonna was hard. Madonna felt this. I'm not gonna see the trashy shit she probably did to like her previous managers. Like that's why I love Rocket Man, because I know Elton John had like had like his hands in it, but this motherfucker said, "I'm gonna tell y'all the ugly shit I did too." He did cocaine a lot. He was a shit person. It was fucking wild. This motherfucker lived a wild ass dream. But that biopic was different. It was a musical, and he was like honest for the most part about his shit. That's just me though, man. That's just me. I don't want to rant too much.
There's definitely gonna be a lot of bias, obviously. The biopics usually never catch my attention. This doesn't seem like one I'm gonna be excited for because, like you said, it's like who cares about Madonna nowadays? But I don't know. I probably won't check this out, to be honest. Once it releases.
I hope this goes straight to Netflix because it feels like it deserves to be on Netflix. Like in that 3/4 of a shitty movie.
Shit, even if it ends up on Netflix, I'm not watching it.
Well, we should go to like some other news now because I'm tired of speaking about an artist that's not even an artist. It's just a crazy celebrity. Other big news this week. Soul, movie about a guy who wants to become an artist, voiced by Jamie Foxx, could possibly move to Disney Plus. How we feeling?
I don't know. I like the first trailer that they released for Soul. It definitely got me like a little bit curious about the movie and a little bit excited at the same time. If they do put it on Disney Plus, I doubt it's gonna be free. They're probably gonna do some Mulan situation, but like lower the price because we all saw what happened with Mulan.
It's not making money right now. It's not.
Yeah, I don't even think it reached its budget. Like not even close, huh? What'd it get? Like 7 million, I think.
Yeah, in China the first week got 7 million. No, I got 20 million the first week. Then the second got 6 million. I was like,
yeah, not a good look, but I don't know.
I'm gonna think very weird. I think they're gonna drop Soul on Disney Plus for free. I think they learned their lesson. I really do think like they knew they shit the place with Mulan, or maybe I think they're gonna make it at least $15.
Yeah,
at least $15.
Probably be like.
Cause like cause the thing that's in with this and Onward was already in theaters. That shit was $20 first, then it dropped into Disney. But I don't know, man. I think they learned their lesson. I think they know not to play with fire too much. I think like, all right, if we're gonna put it on that Premier Access, I think we're just gonna make it $15 this time.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna lower the price.
Not that expensive as like Mulan. So if they do move it to Disney Plus, I'm gonna be a little bummed. I want to see the shit in theaters. Obviously, we can't do that right now. As long as we just get a good movie, a fantastic movie, I think we're gonna be all right. And this could be a potential best animation picture, and it could be a best picture too. So you gotta wait and see, my friend. You gotta wait and see.
Yeah, it definitely has the potential.
Moving on to our next topic, Scream 5 has entered the conversation once again. And it has cast Sonia Ammar, which is a relative unknown, but it's going to start shooting next October. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah. We're definitely hopefully going to see set pictures soon. But I think it's interesting that they casted Sonia Ammar because from what I'm seeing, she's a French actress.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So I'm a little curious to see what role she's gonna play in this movie.
Maybe she's like studying abroad, you know?
Maybe like a foreign exchange student or something.
Yeah, they might do that. Unless she pulls out that American accent, so she's like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, you know. Yeah, but that is interesting though. I didn't know she was French, but I look forward to it. I love the directors. Ready or Not rocked. They got everyone back, so I'm looking forward to it. I like where this is going. Can't wait to see what they do. Final thoughts?
Yeah, the cast so far is looking really great, like a really great line, a wide variety. Yeah, so I'm definitely excited for this new Scream movie. You know, they're also bringing back. Last week we talked about them bringing back Cindy as well, the actress for Cindy. So yeah, this movie so far, it looks like it's going to be a good movie. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Yeah. And our next topic
is more of a smaller one.
Yeah, it's a very smaller topic, but The Croods 2 It's coming out this year. It's coming out in December. And
Hopefully.
now it's moving up to November, and we're getting our trailer on Monday.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta ask you the $1 million question. Do we even remember the first Croods?
I don't remember it like 100%. I remember like certain scenes and stuff, but from what I do remember, I definitely did like the Croods, the first one. I can't remember if it's available on Netflix. I don't think it is, but I'm not 100% sure.
All I remember is the Happy Meal McDonald toys, and I saw that movie at church when I was a kid. That's about it. I don't even remember what the movie's about. I just know it's about a family, and Nicolas Cage and Emma Stone's in it. Betty White, that's all. I know the guy, the main guy whose name's Guy. I know he was voiced by Ryan Reynolds. I don't know what the fuck this movie's gonna be about, and I kind of don't care. But I'm only gonna see it because one of my longtime best friends loves the Croods. This motherfucker eats him up. So if he wants to go see it, I'll probably go see it with him. So I'm not that hyped. It's What wait a second. Maybe the trailer's like fucking hilarious, and I'm in. But for now, I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, I'd say it depends on the trailer. If the trailer sells me, then I'll definitely check it out whenever it's available. But if it doesn't, then I'll probably just stick with the Croods one and just watch that again whenever I have time.
Yeah. Speaking of animation, a brand new animated show came out this week. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Is that how you say Cretaceous? Yeah. Is now on Netflix, Cretaceous. And this show is like apparently it's like it's the first Jurassic World movie, but from someone else's point of view, which sounds
it's from it does sound interesting. Definitely, yeah. I'm a huge Jurassic Park, Jurassic World fan, so I'm definitely gonna check this out. Obviously, I have other stuff to watch this weekend too, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, apparently this isn't like a full on kid show either, which is gonna be interesting.
I don't know about that.
I have to see.
I've heard mixed things. That animation looks too kid friendly. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna show a kid get his fucking arm bitten off and blood spurting.
Probably not, but I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised.
That'd be ideal, but it's a fucking kid show, man. It's a kid show. Why are y'all expecting to go see this shit expecting death? They're all gonna survive. If they don't, tell me and I'll watch the show. But pretty sure they all do.
We'll see, because the trailer looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
The trailer was alright. If it was live action, yeah, you bet your ass.
If it was live action,
all right, we're seeing a couple of teens. So,
yeah, if it was the short we'd seen, I think was it earlier this year, the live action short we got. Maybe. That was incredible. If the whole series was like that, I would have been instantly sold.
Apparently, we're getting a live action show where it's like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes modes, but with dinosaurs in the world.
So you sure to God.
I mean, it's rumors. But it's gonna be on Peacock though, which sucks because right before the dinosaur comes in, bites one heads off. And now from our sponsors, I don't know.
Looks like I'll have to watch that some other way.
Wonder how. Insert illegal announcement.
Still in animation, or actually, I'll let you take this one.
And our final topic for animation is that Sony's connected or disconnected. It's not even coming out 2020 no more. That shit got yanked out. We ain't even got a release date. Unlike Candyman, where it says sometime 2021, it's not even saying 2021. It's just out.
This is vanished. That's all.
Man, I have a feeling Bond's about to pull out. I feel like Bond is about to be like, yeah, I'm out. I have a feeling Coming to America is there's rumors it's going to be bought by Netflix, but if it doesn't, that shit about to come out. That shit about to get out of 2020. There's a good possibility we might not even see movies the rest of the year. I mean, maybe not new movies, but
Yeah, it's a very questionable time for 2020 movies. It seems like a lot of movies are going to be pushed back by a year at least, or at least the movies that were supposed to come out.
I don't know, man. 2020 is a pack. I think some of these movies are going to go straight to VOD, and some of these movies will be moved. Because, boy, 2020 was going to be a packed ass year.
Yeah, 2021 is it's going to be like the biggest year for movies, though.
It might be the brand new 2015 and 1983 or 84 and 1994. It might be the brand new year. But, yeah, Sony's just going to And it's bum. I was looking forward to this because it's Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Danny McBride plays the dad, and I love Danny McBride, so it's kind of a bummer. So I was really looking forward to seeing this. Although I would have seen it through a drive-in, don't get me wrong, but still, But what are your thoughts, my boy?
Yeah, like I said, it's disappointing hearing about all these movies being like taken out of their slates and stuff because of what's going on. At the same time, it's understandable though. But a lot of these movies that that sound like very interesting are getting like indefinitely delayed, which is pretty sad because I would have loved to check these kinds of movies out. But it's definitely not the last. We're definitely gonna be hearing a lot more movies getting like.
Man, we about to hear so much shit, bro. We about to hear other. We're about to get freaky delayed.
We're not even done with this episode, man.
We're about to get freaky delayed. Anyway, now we're gonna move on to the big news of Marvel this week. And let me tell you, Marvel's coming back slowly. They saw DC fandom and said, you know what? Release these bitches. We're about to show them how news is about to be out.
They gave DC a bit of time to to
they
soak
said,
up
DC,
there.
All right, bitch, your time's up. Stop. Hammer time. Nah. So one of the biggest fucking news of the week. Biggest fucking news. Jonathan Majors from Lovecraft Country, Last Black Man of San Francisco, The Five Bloods, one of my favorite movies of the years, has been cast as Kang the Conqueror. I know what you're thinking. Oh, for what Marvel movie? Captain Marvel 2? Black Panther 2? Blade? No, son, Ant-Man 3.
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror, a big Thanos-like villain, is going to be in Ant-Man 3. Now, they said Eternals, that would have fit. Ant-Man 3. Yo, was like, oh, wait, what's happening? What's going on, Ant-Man 3? We about to get big battles? Ragnarok this shit? What are your thoughts, bro?
In there. I'm definitely thinking that Kang isn't going to be the main villain. I think he's going to be more like setup or a cameo role, if anything. But if he is the main villain, that's going to be pretty disappointing because I figured he would be more like a Thanos villain, like you said. Or like at least an Avengers villain, for like Young Avengers or something. But as a villain for a villain in Ant-Man 3, I would have hoped for like MODOK or something, like an introduction to MODOK or something, because he's also a pretty big villain, but Kang is too. So it's kind of like
I think this. I think he's gonna be the big bad of Ant-Man 3, but he ain't gonna die. He ain't gonna die. You bet. They ain't gonna waste Jonathan Majors like that. They ain't gonna waste Kang like that.
Oh man, I would hope not.
But he ain't gonna die. I think MODOK will be like the second. I think MODOK can still win this bitch. I think MODOK can still win this movie. Because remember, Paul Rudd apparently like fucking pissed at MODOK. And they were like, we love it. And that's why they ain't letting him be in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's getting his own Hulu show. He's in the fucking Marvel game. Avengers game.
MODOK is rising up. He is.
Yeah, I still think he's in it.
He's moving up.
I just think he'll be a secondary villain, and they're gonna kill him off there. But I think Kang is the main one, and I think Kang is gonna live. Now, the interesting thing that I like about Kang, or at least the news Kang, is that Kang in the comics is a long descendant of Mr. Fantastic. Now, does this mean Mr. Fantastic's gonna be black? I don't know. I hope so. I wouldn't mind it. Shit. I would love it. Get John David Washington to be Mr. Fantastic. I love him. He's a great actor. Now, if they keep him white, cool. Just get John Krasinski. Everyone's been wanting him for a while.
Yeah, it would still make sense either way.
But I mean, who knows? Maybe we still get John Krasinski as freaking Mr. Fantastic, but we get a black woman for Sue Storm. And honestly, I'm down for that. Black women are gorgeous. Black women can act. Lupita Nyong'o. What's her name, dude? She just came out in the fucking Antebellum. What's her name? Janae something. She can act. Jade. There's this other actress upcoming. Anyway, you got a point. I wouldn't mind if they're black. I'm cool with it. I know there's a bunch of other people out there that are like, no, we want our comic book accuracy. Bro, yeah, I'm sorry, but like, if you're more interested in like comic accuracy than like a better story, bro, good news. We got 3 movies for you where they're all white, comic accurate, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm down if they're black. I already said my pick, John David Washington. I know people want him for like Jon Stewart. I don't mind that either. No, I don't mind Black Fantastic Four. I think it'd be dope. But if they keep him white, John Krasinski, and maybe get like, an African American woman. Alexandra Shipp for Sue Storm. I know she was Storm in the other X-Men movies, but I mean, I wouldn't mind her in Mrs. Fantastic. Yeah, pretty much. So that's just me. What about you? You got any fan picks?
Not really. No, but like I said, I'm still, this whole Kang and Ant-Man 3 thing is very, very interesting. Something that just popped into my head is, what if Kang isn't defeated at the end of Ant-Man 3? What if he like wins and it sets up like the Young Avengers or something, or like the next big like movie with him? That would be
that's what the next movie is.
Exactly. Because
like, this is coming out in 2022, and the next Avenger movie is coming out to like 2023, I think.
So yeah, so it still could set it up, but I'm interested how they link Kang into this like storyline. Like, what's the reason he came back?
Here's my theory. I don't know if you grew up with watching Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. In that storyline, that episode, the world goes to shit. It's terrible. And he wants it to be like that, so then he could have an excuse. Hey, if you let me rule it, I can help y'all out. But I have to rule you guys all. But this world's gonna be better. And that's the dilemma the Avengers face. People's theories online is Thanos is new. Thanos was not supposed to be part of this timeline. We were supposed to suffer. We were supposed to just end with Endgame. But that didn't happen. Endgame, we killed Thanos. Like, he's out. So because of that caused a chain reaction of like the Earth getting better. And then King's like, oh, what the fuck? Nah, what? Where's my apocalyptic future? I'm supposed to rule this shit. And he goes back in time and he's trying to fight the Avengers, but he ends up running to the Young Avengers. And that's who they're fighting. So that's my theory. That's the internet theory. I know. Just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, I know. Another theory was also that the fact that Steve came back to like the main timeline as like an old man might have also caused something that like, I don't know, that messed up something in the timeline. I don't know about that one though.
I doubt it. Yeah. I think it's more about like the Thanos that like they went back and killed him. I think it's more about that.
Yeah, it could be. Either way, I'm interested to see what they do with Kang. I hope they don't waste him. I hope he's not just like a one-off villain. But yeah, you wanna introduce us to the next topic?
Yeah, so this next one's a big one, ladies and gentlemen. So She-Hulk is scheduled to begin shooting in February. We got a director, Kat Corio. She has done a bunch of indie stuff. And we have our She-Hulk cast, Tatiana Maslany. If y'all don't know who she is, go check out Orphan Black. She comes out one episode, and it's all crazy. Or I'm sorry, Black Mirror, my bad. And also, she's come on this little movie called Stronger with Jake Gyllenhaal about a victim of the Boston bomb. And it's a beautiful movie about humanity. It's amazing. Jake Gyllenhaal's performance, she's amazing in that role too. She helps him out. She's his fiance/girlfriend. It's a beautiful movie. It's about regaining hope and humanity and how to not give up when things seems down. So the fact we got her, and I've seen her some things, I think she's gonna kill it. She's a fantastic actress. She's won an Emmy, so that says it all. I can't wait to see this. Now my question is are they gonna keep her bulked up the entire time? Or is she gonna like transform skinny to bulk? I don't care. I'm just excited. And also there's rumors Red Hulk's gonna be the villain. Mark Ruffalo's coming back apparently. So I'm hyped. I love Mark. I love Ross. I mean, not Fred's Ross, although I love him too, but General Ross. So I'm excited. I think we're gonna get this early 2022 since they're shooting in February. But yeah, what do you think, Miguel?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Maslany, so I have hope that she's gonna kill this role, like in a good way. My main pick for She-Hulk cast was Alison Brie, because she is just incredible in Glow. Unfortunately, she didn't, but I'm again, like I said, I'm hearing good things about Tatiana Maslany, so I'm pretty excited to see what she does with this role. Like you said, Red Hulk might be the villain. That definitely caught me by surprise. That'll be very interesting to see. I hope the introduction of She-Hulk doesn't mean they're gonna replace Bruce Banner, because I still want to see more of him. I would still like to see more of him. Maybe another solo movie or even a rematch with Abomination, because I've been waiting to see that for a long time. But I'm very excited to see what they do with She-Hulk, especially if some leaks are true about her appearing in Spider-Man 3 or something like that. If those are true, it's gonna be interesting to see how these new characters are brought in. So I'm very excited for She-Hulk.
Another Disney Plus series we should be excited about is WandaVision, because apparently it's still coming out late 2020.
Yes, sir, ski.
I find it weird Falcon and Winter Soldier is coming out, but we're not talking about that. What do you think, Miguel? Anything about coming out still this year?
Oh man, WandaVision is like one of the 3 series that was announced. I was most excited for WandaVision out of all of them because it's linked with Doctor Strange 2, which is another MC movie that I'm like super hyped for.
Man, we gotta wait for
that shit. Yeah, I'm glad WandaVision is still coming out this year. Although I'm pretty sure Doctor Strange 2 was pushed back to 2022. So it's gonna be like a long wait between those two if they are connected. It's gonna be like a terrible wait. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see this. The small things that we've seen from it look alright, but Wanda's like I'd argue Wanda's like the most powerful Avenger.
Yeah, I think she is. I think Kevin Feige was like, she is. But then Captain Marvel came and was like, actually, she's strong. So I'm like, to you. To you.
Yeah, it's a little bit debatable. Because, Scarlet Witch almost, Ripped Thanos in half.
Captain Marvel just took a head bump. She was, wee! So,
yeah. But,
Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch is the strongest. In
my mind, she is.
She literally almost killed Thanos. And Thanos was like, yo, shoot it now.
Yeah, to call it infantry.
I don't care who it kills. Yeah. She gonna be off my back after this.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what they do with this series, especially with also the rumors of her kids apparently showing up in here.
Oh yeah, Wiccan and Speed. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm excited. I love Elizabeth Olsen is gorgeous, man, and she can act, bro. I've seen her all her indie shit. Have you seen Ingrid Goes West?
I haven't.
Dude, that shit's you gotta watch it, man. I'm so excited. Elizabeth Olsen is slowly becoming one of my favorite actresses. She's been so much drama shit. It's amazing. But yeah, I can't wait. And I love Paul Bettany as Vision. They're going for that the Tom King Vision storyline. So that's gonna be not Tom King. I don't know, but it's storyline where Wanda's living a normal life in the suburbs. But I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Keeping up with news of movies that are being delayed, Black Widow has been delayed.
Well, not yet, but it's gonna get.
Well, yeah,
it's gonna get
possibly. Delayed. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Now the question is, will they move it or are they gonna Disney Plus it? That's the question of the world. Because I guarantee you, if they Disney Plus it, everything I just said about it's not gonna matter. Everyone's gonna buy this shit no matter what. You say $40, you say $50, you say $60. All right, bitch, give my money back. No. But my point here is, they're gonna put that shit up, man, to $30 to $50, and Marvel and Disney knows everybody to buy it. Everyone knows they're gonna buy it, and not even that. That shit's gonna get pirated a lot. That shit's gonna be pirated so much.
Absolutely.
So Disney. So it's up to Disney. Should we put out a price where we know a lot of people aren't gonna afford it, but they're gonna pirate it, or do we pull it back a notch and say $20, $25? Or do they move it to next year?
I don't know. They have a pretty tight schedule for next year in terms of Marvel movies.
They got a real tight one, man. They got a tight.
They are in quite the predicament here. It is a Marvel movie. Maybe they might want to release it in theaters, because it's an MCU movie, so they wanted to make a lot of money. But I wouldn't be surprised if it does drop on Disney Plus or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hope we see Black Widow in November somehow. I hope that I'll be real, and I don't like Disney, but just drop in November. Don't make your shit more complicated. By the time February's open up, hopefully, you know, I think theaters will be open. It'll be doing much better than what it is doing now. Eternals will come out in February. Honestly, I care more about Eternals than I do Black Widow, but I'm still looking forward to Black Widow. But that's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Another big Marvel news. This is a little bit of what the fuck is going on segment. Apparently, Kevin Feige is involved with the Sony Spider-Woman movie. I quote, I'm trying to avoid the Kevin Feige pellet gun. From Olivia Wilde, the director. I can't stand this shit. I just
it's
no,
very
joking.
interesting.
I'm joking, but like, so they're connected now, right? Like they gotta be.
We would assume.
I hope so.
It also could be a case that, you know, Kevin Feige is just there to oversee the fact that they don't mess up any of like the MCU continuity.
I don't know. I think they're connected now because the Morbius trailer. Fuck is Vulture doing there?
Yeah, true. People are saying multiverse. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do that yet.
Not yet. But it's just so. I think this just confirms. Yeah, they're gonna get connected. Maybe subtly through Morbius. Maybe not so much Venom 2, but by Spider-Woman. Yeah, we gonna see like Easter eggs. Like I don't know. Maybe Winter Soldier hunts down terrorists in the Daily Bugle or something. I don't know. I'm just more excited because then that means Sony's being more lenient to Kevin Feige, and this means more Spider-Man for us in the MCU. So I'm all for it. I love Tom Holland. I can't wait. And I love Olivia Wilde. Booksmart's amazing. I can't wait to see her next movie. But yeah, man, I'm hyped. I can't wait. Should we move on to the final Marvel topic, which is, I mean, to me, it's probably the biggest one.
Yeah, I'll let you take this one since you're like the most excited about it.
I'm sorry, Miss Marvel Disney Plus series. We finally got them. Finally got the directors, man. We got Bad Boys directors Adil El Arabi, Arbi and Bella Falah. Those are two guys who did Bad Boys, and they also got two women. Shameen. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm butchering these names. I mean, no disrespect.
Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, and then
Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy and Marie Manon. All four of them will direct Captain Marvel. Now, I'm pretty sure the Bad Boys directors will direct together for each episode. I'm more interested in like Sharmeen and Marie because one of them is done like an animated feature, and the other one's like an indie director. And I'm more interested in those episodes because this is gonna be like a new style no one's seen, at least not in like Disney or Marvel. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to. I'm very interested to see what they cast as Miss Marvel, because she's a dude. Her comics, man. I know it was around the time when Marvel started being like hella in your face woke, which at first I didn't mind, but then I started reading like the actual comics. Like, yo, like this isn't that good of comics anymore, Marvel. Like you guys are putting more message first than a story, which is like I understand why, but that's how it works. It's always a story with the message. It's not a message with a story. But tell you what, their earlier like woke comics, the Miss Marvel, oh my god, they're so good, man. The first ones are amazing. This was right on the same time they had the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, which in my opinion is my favorite. Is it because he's Latino? Yeah. And also because he has a lot of shitty things going on in his life. Like, hey, I relate to that. But like, yo, Miss Marvel is one of the top tier characters, man. She's amazing. Like, this is Peter Parker, but not necessarily for young, but like not necessarily for young girls. More like this is our generation's Peter Parker, at least in the comic realms. You know what I'm saying? Like a teen with anxiety, dealing with things, and I love how they dive into her family life, man. It's a lot of Peter Parker similarity, just like in this brand new Gen Z world. So I'm loving that, and I can't wait how they tackle that in freaking Miss Marvel Disney Plus show. And I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. Now I wonder who they're gonna get as Miss Marvel. Obviously, personally, I think they should get the girl from the show Never Have I Ever. To me, she just screams Miss Marvel, but we'll see. But yeah, man, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so Miss Marvel has recently flown into my radar of like Marvel characters, even though I've known about her for a few years, but like now she's in like the main circle because of most notably the Avengers game, which has her as one of the main characters. So it's made me start doing more research on her characters. So it's getting me more excited for the series. Something interesting that somebody pointed out was the fact that 3 days ago they announced a director for the She-Hulk series, and then 2 days later they announced who was playing She-Hulk. So
do you think you're thinking in like 2 days?
Yeah, I'm thinking like sometime Sunday, Monday we're gonna get like this Miss Marvel casting.
Bro, oh my God, you know what'd be fucking annoying? When we end this podcast, they're gonna announce.
Oh no, that'd be so.
They're gonna announce who plays Miss Marvel. It's like, damn it, son.
Oh man, yeah. I'm also curious to see who the villain is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because I don't. Unlike She-Hulk, I don't think there is a rumored villain for the series yet. Is there?
Not yet. So that one's the one that's giving me most hush hush. So that's gonna be interesting hearing the villain. I hope the villain is more developed than the Captain Marvel villain. You know, not just look at me, I'm more strategic. Yeah. And I really hope they don't pull Ghostbusters where it's like, oh, men are dicks. Yeah. It's like, give us a villain that's generally like a piece of shit. You know? I don't care if it's a guy or girl. I just give us a good villain. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping the fact that this is a series instead of a movie means that the villain's going to be more fleshed out.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my main reasons I'm excited for like these limited series. Because it's more fleshed out. It's more character-based. Now, I swear to God, if these episodes are just less than 40 to 35 minutes, I'm like, Disney, what are you doing? What? Yeah. Come on, buddy.
I'm hoping we get like Daredevil kind of like
character 50 development. Minutes most. I want 50 minutes at most.
Yeah, not only like time either, but like character development too. Like Daredevil made like its villains like memorable, man. Ooh. Like it was insane. I want to see that kind of like depth in these characters in these new limited series.
Yeah, dude. I have so much hope for this for Disney Plus shows. I'm honestly waiting for that Moon Knight news because Moon Knight is fucking crazy, but we just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, hopefully we do hear some stuff about Moonlight soon.
Hopefully soon, man.
Yeah. So
now,
that concludes our Marvel section. Now
for the final section, DC. Which is a lot. It really is a lot. The DC section. First things first, the Batman finally started shooting. Robert Pattinson's now COVID-free. Do we really think this is over with COVID? Or do we think there's going to be another halt and the movie's going to get delayed?
Oh, no, the movie's definitely going to get delayed down the road. But I hope this whole situation, kind of urges them to, to up their protocols, kind of make things more safer for the cast and crew.
Sorry.
But it's good to hear that they started filming again. It definitely gets me excited because that trailer, it lives in my head rent free. It's still in there, bro. It was incredible.
I'm going to be optimistic and say I don't think they're going to get delayed. I really do think they're going to get this COVID shit handled down. Because one, it's the Batman. Two, it's Warner Brothers. So if they can cover up Ray Fish with all this money, they can cover up all making sure people don't get COVID. Or, I don't know, maybe they cover up people got COVID. I don't know. My point here is saying it's a big ass company. Batman's a big IP. I hope they get their shit down. But that's all we got to say about Batman. Apparently, something that's been circling is that the Suicide Squad movie might be rated R. And according to one of the main actors, Joel Kinnaman, it's going to be rated R. So, is this a win? I think it's a win.
This is definitely a win. I don't think it's going to be R-rated in like the sense of Joker, but it's more going to be like almost like an R-rated comedy kind of action film,
I think it'll be gory as
because
fuck. I think heads explodes. Genitals popping out.
This is James Gunn we're talking about, so it's gonna be a lot of wild shit going on.
I mean, we got a fucking weasel in the movie, just a weasel.
And I'm not gonna lie, the design for Weasel looks terrifying. It's pretty scary, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm definitely, if this does end up being R-rated and they don't like last minute turn into PG-13, I'm really excited.
Me too,
because
man.
that means like this movie's kind of like no limits.
Yeah, man. I love James Gunn. He's my favorite MCU director. He's shown he can be fucking crazy, funny, and silly, and he can make.
And also, yeah, and also put heart in the film. So it's definitely gonna be exciting. I think he's gonna execute like making the characters all likable. Like I think he's gonna execute it properly. I definitely trust his with this.
I still think we're gonna see like a first team, not in the first third, the first 10, 15 minutes on a mission, and all the people in that 15, 20 are gonna die. I think we're
gonna be left with like 6 people at the end.
I still
hope they keep him around long enough to make like a good amount of jokes.
I think Polka Dot Man's the only one that's gonna be like one of the last few survivors.
I think he's gonna be like in the last.
He's gonna survive just for the joke of it.
We're probably gonna get like 6 survivors, and then he's gonna be one of them. Just like completely throw everyone off.
I think here's my prediction for the survivors. I think King Shark, Polka Dot Man, Harley Quinn, what's Idris Elba's character's name?
Ooh, I think was it
Tiger something? No,
was it Bloodshot? Was it Bloodshot? What's that?
Bloodsport. There we go. Bloodsport.
Oh, Bloodsport. Okay.
And Ratcatcher. I think those 5 are going to survive.
Really?
And just for the joke of it, maybe Weasel. Everyone else is dying. I don't care.
I don't know.
I don't care if they're fucking famous.
I think John Cena might. I'm thinking John Cena might.
No, I think he's fighting the dust.
Really?
Fighting the dust. Oh, Tinker. Tinker might be the only one that lived.
Who?
Tinker?
Oh, Thinker?
Yeah,
I would hope so.
Tinker. My bad.
I want to see him be the villain of a Flash movie, bro. He's like my favorite Flash villain. But I think Weasel's definitely gonna die, just because I don't think James Gunn would want to pass up on a "Pop Goes the Weasel" joke.
I didn't think about that till now. Bro. I'm down for that.
I don't think he'd pass up on that, but if he does, I'd be surprised. Hell, I'd be surprised if nobody dies, but that's like the most unlikely scenario.
Yeah.
Speaking of I guess big team ups, Smallville is supposed to have the 20th anniversary reunion. What do you think?
Personally, I have never seen Smallville. I know the fan base is there. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check out the reunion. You know, I like seeing old cast getting back together. I'll check it out just, for fun. I still have seen. I've said this many times. I'm not a big fan of national television, where it's like 9 seasons, 22 episodes. I ain't got that time. Bro. If it was 9 seasons, 10 episodes, yeah, sure. 22? Nah, I'm not checking that show. I look forward to it. What about you?
Yeah, I watched a few episodes of Smallville back when Tom Welling was supposed to show up in Crisis, which made me want to go do research for Smallville. But I didn't watch the entire series. I only saw like the first couple of episodes. But from what I've seen, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's all right. A bit lengthy, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna check out the show, but I do like the actor a lot, so I'll check it out. And for our final DC news, is the big one.
I know.
Yeah, I think we should just do this one in all one because they're all pretty much the same story.
I bet.
So for our final news, that DC Universe, surprise, surprise, it's gonna be a comic service, and all the movies and TV shows are gonna move to HBO Max. Like Titan season 3 will be on HBO Max, and Harley Quinn has been renewed for a 3rd season. That will be on HBO Max. Yep. So, Miguel, what are your thoughts on DC Universe finally becoming a comic streaming service where everything else moving to HBO Max? Let's hear from you. Also, I need water.
Shit, I'm not surprised. I think we even called this like a few episodes ago too. I think we were talking about how like we were expecting this to happen, so it didn't really come as a shock. I saw it and I was like, "Yep, I knew it." It was predictable.
I understand why they did it. This was Warner Brothers testing ground, dipping the toe in the water to see if it works, and it worked. So they're like, "All right, we're gonna do our own now." So now they have HBO Max. They still haven't announced shit from those exclusive HBO Max series from DC, which is kind of upsetting because they had not 1 day, 2 days to do the announcements. They didn't. But I'm still looking forward to it. I'm happy Harley Quinn got renewed for season 3 because that show is amazing. You would think it's an anthology show. Nah, it's a structured show, and I love that. Season 3, can't wait. Titans, fan base. If y'all love it, great.
From what I'm hearing from season 3, I'm not excited. I'm not. I stopped caring.
I mean, they're gonna bring in Scarecrow and Barbara Gordon and all the other characters, so I'm excited for the fans. I'm not gonna check it out.
Yeah, I'm not watching season 3. I gave up after season 2. But yeah, they're doing Red Hood, they're doing Barbara Gordon, Scarecrow. They're doing a bunch of shit and Blackfire too. They're doing a bunch of shit in their last season. I wouldn't be surprised if it's convoluted. Yeah, I believe so. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets canceled after this.
Oh,
I'm definitely expecting.
Official. You're like, nah, it's gonna be the Netflix.
Oh, no.
Netflix stream at 3 seasons and you're out.
I wouldn't be surprised because I don't think the show's gonna do good in terms of ratings this season.
I hope this season is so bad, but that it gets. Well, I don't hope it's bad. I just hope that if it gets criticism, Warner Bros. Will listen. Like, all right, writers' room, you're all fucking fired. We're gonna get better writers and make this a better show. That's what I hope.
Yeah, that'd be the best case scenario. Cause, man, Titans it was a show I was excited for at first, and then I watched the first season. It was alright. Second season, okay, this isn't gonna end well.
I was always looking forward to this Titan show. I was always hyped for it. I remember back in the day when it was back on TNT. You remember those days? Yeah. I remember that shit. But then we got that first trailer. Oh my god!
It's so disappointing too because the cast is really.
I actually like the guy who does Robin.
No. I like the whole cast. I actually don't have a problem with the cast. I'm just saying it's disappointing. They were pretty much wasted on this show.
Oh yeah.
They could have been used in the movies instead.
I just when I first saw that trailer, and they were like, "Fuck Batman," throws the boomerang and it goes through his hand. I was like, "Oh, y'all trying to be Daredevil." I never pictured that for y'all. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this. And then the reviews came out. I was like, I'm not checking this shit out. I'm not. And then I heard what happens. I'm like, this sounds terrible. And then season 2 comes out. I'm like, all right, maybe we'll give it a shot. I watched the first 2 episodes. Nah. And then I hear what happens. I'm just, nah. Titans, I'm good. I'm good, man. I ain't going to.
Hey, I'm not gonna check out season 3. I don't know if YouTube clips come up on my recommended about like highlights and stuff. I'll probably give those a watch instead. But yeah, no hopes for this season. If it does good, I'll be surprised and I'll admit the fact that I was wrong. But if it flops, then I'm not gonna be surprised.
Yeah, man. Oh well. Well, that covers up all of the things we have covered. I'm not gonna lie, we've only been in this for an hour and 27 minutes, and we thought it should be longer than that. But before we go, there's a new segment to the show. It's called Just in Case It Breaks. So what you have in the last part of the show is we're gonna see if anything broke while this podcast, because ever since that Candyman shit happened, we are tired of this shit ever again.
We are tired of missing out on news last minute because we
Miguel,
got completely.
Is there any news thing that broke out? Anything?
Let's see. Stuff about a Pepe film. What is this? Kelvin Harrison Jr. has joined the musical film adaptation of Cyrano from MGM and directed Joe Wright. Never heard of it.
I like Kelvin Harrison Jr., so I'll check that out. Joe Wright, I've heard of him, but I haven't really heard of the director, so yeah.
And just a quote from the Bad Boys directors about talking, about Marvel before signing on. What did they say? Let's see. They said, and I quote, "We love comic books as well. If we find something cool that corresponds to our personality, it will be great to do something in that universe." And this was before they signed on to Miss Marvel.
Cool.
So, yeah. Besides that, no big news. Which I don't know.
I'm kind of scared that the moment we leave this shit, it's like
the moment we stop recording, it's gonna be like,
I'll be like, motherfucker, come on.
Yeah, it's like the moment we stop filming, they're gonna be like Young Avengers cast, boom, or some shit like that.
Ben Affleck, HBO Max.
Yeah,
Oh.
we always get screwed over when we finish recording. It's gonna end up being a 24/7 show just to make sure we don't miss anything.
We're like, oh, I
No, but yeah, I'd say we're just about done here. We did skip over the PS5 event.
You want to talk about that for a bit? Just for a bit. We got.
We'll do a lightning round. Let's do a lightning round. Let's just
do a
like,
lightning
go
round.
through
Lightning
like,
round,
as fast as
lightning
we can.
So I think it's safe to say, even though it's so straight off the bat, the newest PlayStation 5. I know it's called Film Pub, but this is more like an afterthought right now.
Yeah.
Look, $500 for a disc version, okay. But y'all telling me when I activate my PS Plus, I get to have games for free on there to play? Y'all telling me Miles Morales is a starter for the PS5? Yo, I mean,
it's only $400 for the digital one too, which
I mean, look, man,
that's not bad.
I'm not getting a PS5 the moment it comes out, but shit, this making me rethink it. This is making me rethink my choice.
I'm sold on the PS5. I'm not gonna get the first wave though, because usually it has like defects and stuff. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, like a few months.
Honestly, I'm gonna wait till like spring, cause by spring we're gonna have
around that time.
We're gonna have fucking Lego Star Wars, Cyberpunk, Miles. We got a bunch of games by spring. Cold War.
Yeah. They announced a bunch of games. God of War Ragnarok, which is part 5. I know a lot of people are excited for that one. I personally don't know much about the God of War series. The one that really caught my attention was the Wizarding World game, or the Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy.
I mean, look, we got a transphobic that's the creator of the Wizarding World, but she ain't involved in it. So I mean, I might get the game. It looks
supposedly, supposedly it's a free roam game where you get to walk around like Hogwarts and stuff. So like, shit. Look, if it is, man, then I'm sold.
And we've been hearing about this shit for so long, so
yeah,
it's gotta
been like
leaked
images and stuff, and people thought it was fake, and they confirmed it, and now, boom.
Yeah, man. I mean,
excited again.
I mean, look, PS5, that's just wild, man. 4K, 60 frames, like, damn.
It's gonna be insane.
That's gonna be insane, man.
Yeah, Fortnite is coming to PS5.
And,
not surprised. Not
excited
either.
Real. I get the Fortnite hate, but when you look back at it, it's not that bad of a game.
I like the early stages. The new, it's all right. They have some cool events now and then, like the Marvel stuff going on right now with the whole like Nexus War. It's all right. Final Fantasy 16.
I saw that trailer. That was like, oh shit, this kind of looks interesting.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Resident Evil Village, Deathloop, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which is basically just Black Ops remastered with a new name and stuff. And then the most interesting one was Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
I'm done with that franchise. Unless they do something new, I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm not excited. Not gonna buy it either. My Five Nights at Freddy's days are over. You know, once I start doing once I start doing my YouTube channel again, I'm gonna unprivate all my videos, and you'll see all like the Five Nights at Freddy's videos I made. Oh man, I'm done with that. I'm done with that era. So like, I'm not excited for this. I'm trying to disassociate myself with Five Nights at Freddy's. But not excited. I'm mostly excited for Spider-Man and Harry Potter.
Sorry. Well, folks, that would do it for this episode of Film Pub. Even though we just ended with video games, I'm really thinking about changing to just the pub, because I do want to talk about video games too. But we'll see. My name is Alex. Stay safe. Take care.
Yeah. Have a good day, everyone.
Yeah. Be safe. Take care.